Well, hello once again. Just like to thank the people who've subscribed to me. Just remember, you see my videos. You see my videos first. If it's your first visit to my site, then welcome. I hope you enjoy it. So, as you see from the caption before, you can tell the dates and if you fall into the Leo Pig combination. Right, let's start with the Leo Pig. What we have here is a child whose well-being and basically formative years matter very deeply on the setup in the household. They need complete stability. They're a very sensitive child. They need complete as I say, stability, no sudden changes in environment, because this is an adorable child. It's very polite, it's very bright, very adaptable, but with upheaval or any strangeness in the household, i.e. sort of any breakups with the parents, or fighting or witnessing of arguments, etc. This could be devastating consequences on this combination, because this combination has the ability to literally, as I say, have it all, because they are extremely bright. So let's take it on the most positive scenario, and let's hope that all the young Leo pigs out there are having this stable start, and they will charm their way through the school years. Quite cheeky, but very, very adorable. Will be not a problem for any teachers, etc. There won't be any trouble for their parents as well. So this is the this is what you're going to get here. They will, if they go into further education, which is highly likely, because as I say, they are a very bright sign, and they're not show-off bright, and even in their later teenage years, early sort of 20s, they're not show-offy about it. They will just get on with it, and basically they get their heads down and then work extremely hard. This is one of the top workers in the Zodiac as well on both sides, so you've got a very devoted and so very, very capable student, also young employee to begin with. If we go on to the side where they haven't had such a good start, and I really hope that these people can then turn it round later on, and that's always the hope I have, but in very rare circumstances, the need for revenge, and which would basically take this naive, loving and giving sign and combination into a revengeful, greedy and manipulative sign. And this is why this is so important. It can really change this person. So if that happens, then they can and will get themselves into absolutely all sorts of bother. They will be mixing with the wrong company. They themselves will be the wrong company. It'll be greed, it'll be drugs, it will be, as I say, scams of everything you can think of. So this is vital. So let's take them on the good side again. Let's take this, as I say, it's a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde here. So let's take the good side. Now the pig as a parent is unsurpassed. It's the best in the Zodiac. You can't get a more selfless and giving parent here. Absolutely wonderful. And also with the Leo, parenting is a very serious point with them, and they would, this combination would make them absolutely fantastic and a bit of a rock of a parent. The children will have no problems coming to these people, or being protected by these people, or be being given the best start actually possible. They were capable of going about themselves quite easily just to provide that extra education or that extra equipment that may be needed. So wonderful, wonderful parent. So let's move on to them as in which sort of lifestyle do they choose? Well, these people, well, they'll be pillars of society. They will be maybe chairman of different neighbourhood watch schemes or council meetings, or they will be the pivotal point. You'll be going to these people. They'll be very good speakers. They'll be very sensitive. They can attack sensitive issues very, very well. Any unfortunate news that has to be broken to anybody, if you give it to a Leo pig, they will be the most sensitive, and they do show so much empathy, so they would be ideal to break any bad news, or indeed, they do have a real empathy with the underdog and maybe the mistreated as well. So they do form excellent help bureaus, i.e. They would make a fantastic lawyer, or a drop-in centre. They would be equally good at running any schemes for the homeless or for underprivileged children. The list goes on, because these are, as I say, if they've had that, which 99% of them would have had, is that stable upbringing, they are capable of being so loving and giving. Is there a dark side? Yes, there is a dark side, even with the real good guys, and that is sometimes the need for luxury, which comes in with the Leo and the pig. Sometimes it's they will go through occasional one-night stands, and it's the love for the flesh, and it's the love to be adored. This is the very sad part, for they love very deeply, and there's nothing about them that would want to be malicious, but it's the sensual need that they have to be just to feel skin, and they're quite greedy in that sense, where they will go to these lengths. They will maybe go to extra lengths when it comes to drugs, but this is going to be rare occasions. If they are in a relationship where it's very established, and I mean established down a year plus, these will not be your archetypical players. They won't see the point in, if they're fulfilled at home, then they won't go anywhere else, and that's that. They're be turning their attentions to where they're needed, and they're needed in a lot of places, because there'll be a friend that you go to, and they will also be somebody that's just a pillar of society, and as I say, would also make an excellent a policeman, that sort of field, because they will, as I say, people will trust these people. Politicians, they will trust these people. No problems. As I say, the dark side, well, we've talked about that, and we really hope that they're not there. And if you are there, just try and forgive, and try and get back to the good path, which is yours by rights, to be honest. Okay, the partners for a Leo pig. Well, this is going to be your goat years, and it will be your Aries, Gemini, Sagittarians, and your Librans of the goat year, and also maybe a Leo of that year. Possibly there may be slight clashes, but they may, as I say, that is very strong as well, so maybe that may be a little exception on there as well. And also you've got both of your rabbits, the very good stable common influence that they will give, Aries rabbits, Gemini rabbits, also Libra and Sagittarius of that sign. If we come to the no-nos, well, as I've said, for the snakes, and this is absolutely, you've got to look out, pigs, for the snakes. It just doesn't go, and it can be very damaging. Health-wise, it can be excesses. Those little bouts of binging, and as I say, they're very times. The binging, the excesses, they could cause problems. But I really think this is, as I say, a strong, sturdy sign. It normally watches its diets. It's normally very good at its exercise. It's quite vigorous creature, so they don't tend to have major problems in that sort of sign. But one thing I will say will be get your hearts checked out. Sometimes the Leo can lead the pig into a bit of heart trouble, so even if they seem fit and healthy on the outside, heart checks are a must for this combination. I can't stress that enough, where there can be a chance of as I say, disease in that area. But on the whole, everywhere else, once that's checked out, fit as a flea basically. And money-wise, well, the pig is one of the great accumulators of cash, and the Leos are one of the great spenders of cash. So they might have a bit of a standoff at times, but I think all in all, this will be capable of having a fantastic career and also accumulating plenty of wealth. Okay, thank you. I hope you've enjoyed that, and hope you tune in to my next edition. Thanks very much.